What is angular velocity? By definition, the rate of change of angular displacement is called angular velocity. Angular velocity is denoted with omega, and when, as I said, the definition of angular velocity is the change of angular displacement with respect to time, or rate of change of angular displacement is called angular velocity. That means if we take a circular motion, let us take a circular path. For reference, I am taking a reference lines. If initially a particle is located at a point P, which is at an angular position of theta 1, let the time be t1 at that time, and after a time t, if the particle comes to Q, let the time be t2. So the angular position of the particle be theta 2. Therefore, the actual angular displacement during time t1 to t2 would be theta 2 minus theta 1. That means the change in angular displacement. And the time duration from point P to Q will be t2 minus t1. Therefore, angular velocity can be calculated as change in angular displacement by time. Therefore, theta 2 minus theta 1 by t2 minus t1. This is the angular velocity formula. And it is measured in theta will be measured in radians and time would be measured in second. Therefore, the angular velocity is measured in radian per second, and its dimensions are m power 0, L power 0 and t power minus 1. This is the dimensions of angular velocity. And there is one more formula that we can calculate for angular velocity. If a particle completes one cycle, for one cycle, the angular displacement would be 2 pi radians, and let the time period be some t. Therefore, the angular velocity will be 2 pi by t, radian per second. This is the most common formula that we use to calculate angular velocity. And we know that 1 by t is nothing but the frequency. So angular velocity can also be written as 2 pi into frequency, since frequency is equal to 1 by time. This is another formula for angular velocity. And what would be the direction of angular velocity? As let us look at the side view of the circular path. If a particle is moving in an anti-clockwise direction, the direction of angular velocity would be positive z-axis, which is nothing but k cap. If it is moving in clockwise direction, then the angular velocity direction would be along the axis but in the negative direction. So minus w minus omega k cap.